Hello, everyone. Hello. Tell me, are you all getting sort of like tired of school or tired of not school?
Well, for me, I have this, I just do all my schoolwork in the morning, and it's usually pretty easy.
Are you already finished
Um,
with schoolwork? Like, did you finish it already this morning?
no,
Or is
no,
this
no, no,
like your
no,
break?
no, I do it after this. I wake up about an hour before this,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then do all my homework after this, and then I eat
Nice.
lunch because it usually takes me that long to do it, but
Uh-huh.
I'm not happy of the situation I have to do my schoolwork in.
All right.
I'm not excited about it, but I'm also and like I'm looking forward to school ending because I always do, but at the same time I I'm not mad about it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. There you go. That's
So
cool. How about you, Cole?
I'm looking forward for school to end because for me it's really difficult to get like a lot of my work done because some of it is pretty easy and then other parts are difficult and I'm doing a lot of high school courses in middle school
Oh, yeah.
um and so those are a little bit like that's kind of nice because I it's just A or incomplete, so if I do my work I pass. But most of the time it's just why am I even doing this anyway? I don't like half of my classes don't even give me work every day.
Right. Right.
yeah, for my school, so for basically when we started new learning after because we just were given assignments that didn't count for any grades, so after we started new learning was basically when trimester 3 started.
Right.
So um so for my school you cannot get a lower grade for trimester 3 than you did for trimester 2. So basically the lowest grade I can get is an A minus or B plus. B
You're gonna try and push that boundary a little bit, like, hey.
I'm just I'm just doing all the work. And then there's a class that I didn't take last trimester because I there's a course where you switch every trimester, so it's just a pass fail grade
Yeah,
for that one.
yeah.
So
Wow, that's fun. That's fun. So, yeah, let's see. I think both of you, oh, we got some more people. Yeah, we got some more people in. For those of you coming in late, we were just talking about how we're either liking or really not liking the end of the school year. This is the tomorrow will be the beginning of the first of the last week of me teaching these courses. I'm going to go through until next Thursday, and then I don't know. I might reach out to you for some summer intensive things that we might work on specifically, but yeah, see if y'all are interested in like a cello. I don't know how we'll do it. We'll see. We're not yet in phase 2 for sure, and yeah, but there's got to be a way to do it. For some kind of summer thing that might be a week or something, where we do intensive study and maybe have breakout rooms and things like that. Would you be somewhat interested in like an intensive cello thing, or should we just kick back in the fall? What do you like? Those are some of you are just taking lessons as well from me or from other people, so you may have it all set up. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, as you give it some thought and maybe put it in the chat or pop in with a little recommendation. So here we have, let's just get everybody tuned. I think I'm in tune. Yeah. And energy. And let's see. slightly out of tune. But I should probably check this out just for a sec. Okay, here we go. A little bit low, a little bit high. C is always a hard one to tune. There we go. That's right on the money. If I were to tune this thing exactly, it would be a little bit wider. And you should know that as far as tuning, let's make that a little bit of a study. Is that we work in terms of exact tuning of equal temperament, okay, and it's based upon a whole bunch of papers that were published in the 18th century where they said, hey, I think we should be able to play in all the keys, and other people were like, hey, I'd rather really be in tune. And what's happening there is that the people who wanted all the different keys to be able to play in all the different keys, those people won out. And so we separated. We now have instruments with very specific pitches. Like this is tuned to a very specific note, and a D, or in this case an E is always an E and a D is always a D, and it's a very specific note. And it doesn't matter if the D is in context with another note like G, or with a B flat, or the B natural, it's always going to be the same note. In cello land, it's a little bit different. It's a little bit more flexible. So sometimes we can have exact tuning, perfect tuning, and sometimes sometimes when we play with others like pianists, we have to change our tuning a little bit. So we live in both worlds. And the way that we can know this is, watch this. Let me see if I can bring up this screen and have you see it. There we are. Oh, yeah. All right. So I'm going to move this microphone over here. And then I'm going to pop up. Actually, I'll do it on a bigger screen. Yeah, good. Sometimes I have to sing into it to make sure that it hasn't fouled up. It's not a very stable program, which is weird. It's weird to say that in conjunction with an iPad app, because they like to make sure that everybody has all the apps work correctly, but this company doesn't seem to do that all the time. So here is a tuning, okay? And if I'm completely in tune, it'll be straight up and down, okay? So it is roughly 2 cents flat. Right on the money. Now if I play louder, it'll play a little sharper. And let's see if I can get that. Okay, so that is an A that's perfectly in tune, and it's beating at 220 times per second. Do some of you want to try this out? If you turn on your microphone, I'll be very quiet and you can do it. Barbara's going for it. All right, here we go. Yeah, keep going. It sounded just a little bit sharp.
Yeah.
That's right on the money, though.
I changed the way I did the bowing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, when you had your hand up here.
Well, I moved where the bow went.
Oh, yeah.
Closer to the fingerboard.
And that changed the tuning?
And that changed the pitch.
I hadn't thought about that very much.
Or else I played softer, I don't know.
Yeah.
Still a little.
Oh, I think it's fine. I think yeah, it was marking a little bit flat too, as well as sharp. I thought it was flexible, and we're dealing with the bit rate that's transmitted over the internet, so it's going to fluctuate a little bit more because the pitch changes a little bit more. Like when I play it, it's picking up just my cello. Oh, look at that! It's gone a little bit flat. Okay, now the next part is that there are notes in between that get played all the time in here. Watch this. Each one of those ribs that's high is a harmonic. And let me just show you this bit. Oops. No, this one. Okay, now I'm going to play the same A. Now, this is frequencies from low to high, and this is the main part where I'm talking. And now I'm going to play some notes. Ready? I'm going to be quiet. Now, each one of these notes is a pitch, and right there is the actual pitch that I'm playing. And here is one octave higher, and an octave and a fifth, and 2 octaves, and 2 octaves and a third, and 2 octaves and a fifth, and a seventh, and 3 octaves right there. Okay, the frequencies go up, 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 and that's how it picks up through this microphone. Now, when I just play the octave harmonic, watch what happens here. See how it's only got the higher frequency there? Okay. Now I'm going to go back just a little bit. That's called a spectral analyzer. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to play this frequency, which is 1 to 1. Here is 2 to 1 in terms of frequency. Here is 3 to 1. Still in tune. Still in tune. Now watch this one. This is the weird one. This is 4 to 1. Here's 5 to 1. Now that note is a harmonic. And that is exactly the note as it comes out in nature. That is a 5 to 1 note ratio with the low harmonic. So if this is 220, what's 5 times 220? Anybody?
I believe that's 1,100.
That is correct. So that's 1,100 hertz per it's vibrating times per second. 6 to 1. Now look at this one. That is not what we consider a G at all. As a matter of fact, when I play that G, I aim for that pitch. But the string is that. And there were plenty of people who said, Western classical music should be perfect pitches. See how low that is? But we really hear it as this note. And as a matter of fact, let me play that same C sharp on this instrument and let's see how it rings. Oh, rings a little sharp. Percussion instruments tend to be tuned at 442. Let's test that. Let's test that theory. Anybody read on there what it says? Does it say 442? Isn't that crazy? So and they do that so that they say, oh, it's just 2 beats ahead, wah 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 wah, 2 beats per second faster than what you're used to listening to, so that so that the percussion instruments will stick out a little bit more. They'll pop essentially. And so tuning is a creative art. Okay, the piano back there is tuned exactly to 440. And the marimba here is tuned to 442. And then this cello has a whole bunch of notes inside that sometimes are not necessarily in tune with itself. So that is a little primer into tuning. So when you put your finger down, the answer is, are you in tune? Yes, and. Like, perhaps you're always in tune, and perhaps we're just never in tune. I don't have a good answer for that, really. Okay? But we do try and get close so that we can play with each other and make a pleasing sound. And that's where it gets into like our mind, and which is called what's it? Cognitive acoustics, psychoacoustics, where we perceive pleasing sounds versus unpleasing sounds. And so we're here to maybe work on those. Maybe we'll find some unpleasing sounds that we like. Maybe we'll find some pleasing sounds that we don't like, and vice versa. Okay. So did we get tuned, everybody? Everybody get tuned? We're all good there? Okay. So let's go over to thanks for that, by the way. Have you ever wondered, like, why do we choose that? And why is an A an A? It used to be lower. Oh, wait, did I hear somebody say, have an answer? Maybe. No? Yeah. Yeah, why is an A an A? Let's see here. Let's go over to, I'm going to bring this PDF in and share the course with you, or share the screen with you, that is. And then, D minor. I was working on a different key with another student the other day. Here we go. And oh yes, we need the super awesome crazy one. So here is D minor here. Boom. And boom and boom. You know, it's a real treat. It's a real treat meeting with you each day and having this. This has been pretty special to get through the pandemic with you all. Okay, here we go. Ready? Low D. Ow! E. Yeah. F4. G. B natural 2. D2. E1. A open. B natural 1. C sharp. Oh, let's make sure that's a nice C sharp. Whoever still has your mic on, let's make sure that's third finger. La. I caught you. It's actually good that you have your mic on, because then we can be sure that you got exactly the right note. Let's make sure that's a C sharp third finger right there. There we go. Fourth finger D. Now first finger E. Now this is fourth position, first finger E. Now we're going into let me pause for just a moment. Here's the tenor clef part. Here is an F. And pretty soon you'll all be just amazing at tenor clef stuff. Ready? F. Second finger. G1. A2. B1. C sharp 2. And D3. Now C2. B flat 1. Oh, look at that. Thumb. Fourth finger, a G. F2. E1. D4. C2, B flat 1, open A, fourth finger, G, F2, E1, D open, C4, B flat 2, A1, G open, F4, E3, and D1. All right, let's speed this thing up. We're gonna play. Let's go this fast. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are quarter notes at this tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, I actually missed that B flat, I think, coming down my finger fell off the string. Ready? 2, 3, 4. Faster? Okay, we got it. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm doing them all separate so that you'll hear the string change and when the notes change. But you're free to use any kind of slur that you like. For instance, in the all-state orchestra test, they actually have it on slurs going up 4 and I think 8 and 8, 8 and 8, 4 and 4. I'd have to check. But anyway, on to this. So now let's go faster still. Bum 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 bum. Let's see. 1 and 2, dun 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 2, 1 dun dun. How about this fast at eighth notes? Bum 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 bum. So we're at this click. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I should give 8. Sorry, I didn't give enough time. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Let's go a little faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. Da 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 da. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Woohoo! Any of you who have access to my Facebook, maybe your parents are friends with mine, or and also to TikTok. Oh, I've been posting to TikTok. And I have my own channel under Haka Raka, and I've been posting 30 seconds of cello music each day. You're welcome to check it out. I know, yeah, an old guy is invading into the TikTok land. But there are 30 seconds of music there, also on my Facebook and also on Instagram, in case you want to see some really fast playing. I think yesterday's piece was so fast that the camera could not actually keep up. So let's try. Let me bring up this little bit in that. Let's see how fast we can go now that a lot of you have it sort of memorized or committed to on a screen or something like that. Let's try this out. The real speed should be about that fast is what we're sort of capable of. And you as middle schoolers and high schoolers and elementary schoolers, you're either at that level, you can do this yourselves, or you're about to get to that level. So let's do how about that fast? 1, 2, 1. So this is eighth notes at this tempo. I'll give you 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I messed it up. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, yeah. review the slow tempo so we can all sort of get it into our fingers. Let's do about this fast. 1, 2, 3, 4 at quarter notes. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can't turn the computer around, but there are about 10 little birds fighting over something right outside my window. Yeah, it got pretty heated. Perhaps you heard it. I'm not sure. So now I like to come up with like different kinds of ways to sort of to make scales kind of fun, because what they do is they really teach you where the instrument goes. For instance, we've done this one. We've done the slurs up an octave, but what if you were to do it all on one string? So like you start in this first finger, and then you have an E, or a 3, F4. Now let's go up to first finger G, and A, and then now a B, and now first finger C sharp, and second finger D. And that's all within one particular fingering. Now C natural, B flat, and C, I mean A, G, and F, E, and D. Ha-ha, that's good stuff. So you can, and then you can go up another octave as well. Here's another thing that I'd like to do. Dotted rhythms are generally played with what's called a hooked bowing, and you'll encounter this a lot in music. And what it does is essentially it either has some kind of a triplet, and what I'd like to do is have everybody try that. Let's do that on the D, and we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And what's going to happen is you do a down bow, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Now, the means of propulsion that we've had in humanity during most of the period of Western classical music has been the horse, and the horse's clumpity 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 clump and gallop and canter and trot and those kinds of movements of a horse have really pushed what we consider like European art music. So you have rhythms like that 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then you also have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, like this. And this is where you have like a dotted quarter going to an eighth note, as opposed to the first one was a triplet where you had like a quarter note and an eighth note, and they were within a triplet part, and there were 3 notes per in that grouping. This one is going to be 4 notes in a grouping, and it's 3 plus 1. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. And the real surprise is how little my bow leaves the string. I make a k sound to start it. Everybody try that. And then at the end, I stop the bow, and then I make another k sound to start it again. And then I stop it. And then I stop it. And at all points in time, my weight of my arm is coming down onto the bow and holding the bow to the string, through the hair. So it's enough friction that it doesn't slide off, and it just kind of stays there, and I can make it start and stop. And when you take this to the nth in terms of tempo, because everybody's pushing tempo all the time. Now there's kind of a limit to how fast people can do that particular tempo. So when it goes really fast, like which you find in like pieces like the Berlioz Symphony Fantastique, which you might get a kick out of. It's a guy who's like a real crazy, he commits all kinds of crimes and then he gets killed at the end, and the whole story is told in the symphony. No words. It's called the Symphony Fantastique. What happens then is that as it gets faster, then what happens is we just have a down bow and then an up bow like this. And it's almost like you're knocking on a door. Only the motion of the bow captures the down bow and the up bow. So you have two sounds, even though on a knock you would have just one. Okay, here we go. Ready? Okay, so then you have that in really fast tempos. You can decide, oh, do I want to be what's called hooked, down, down, up, down, up, or do we want it to be separate? And like when you're in a section, they'll just say, oh, let's do that separate. Then it'll be down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Now, those of you who are wondering why it's not up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, check it out. Try it. We don't really have as much control. It just feels a lot better to go. I don't know why. So what do you think? Gonna try it on some fast music? Imitate the horse? Hey, it's been a pleasure. This is the end of 12 weeks. We're gonna go one more week, and next Thursday will be the last class. So bring in all your friends. We'll have lots of parties, and maybe even we'll have everybody make punch, or bring their favorite juice or something, and on the last day we'll have a party. Okay. I may or may not be having ice cream at 9 a.m. on next Thursday. Okay. Talk to you later. Bye.